it's just so much fun to see plants right at home in their native habitat. So this is a first for me. This is my good long-term old friend here, Fremontodendron, californicum. And it's a wonderful native California plant that is extremely drought tolerant. It makes these dark green, lush looking foliage here. You can see this one has a drooping habit. The ones that I grow at my house don't. I'm sure that because these are seed grown, they are all variable. Now this is late, well, it's late in the summer here, getting late. It's mid-August, and you can see there's still a dappling of bloom on this plant here. And so a little lower in elevation where I was, there was no bloom at all. So I was really happy to get a little higher up where things are a little slower to happen. Now look down here. You can see this thing must have been so beautiful because those are all spent flowers down on the ground. Now look, it's all about getting lushness. You want to get as much lush as you can for as little H2O as possible. So this is a great plant to do it with. Like I said, it has a really beautiful, lush, dark green, verdant look to the foliage. It's evergreen all year. And, in spring and maybe even early summer in the lower elevations, you'll get these beautiful yellow flowers. But check this out. Look at how much water it requires. Look at this. It's growing out of a mud bank. Well, not even mud. Mud would be wet. A dirt cut. It's just dirt. So look at that thing. It's been here for a long time, super longevity. But it just shows you that, you can get a really beautiful plant with very little water. Now again, I'm the exotic plant guy, but I love my California natives too, especially when they evoke a semi-exotic feeling like this thing does. I'm sure if you gave it a little more water, it'd be even more lush looking, but this reminds me of a beautiful tropical hibiscus flower. And look at that, isn't that gorgeous? The flowers I have on mine are larger than this. I'm not sure if it's a different cultivar. Look at what the flower looks like when it's all still all bunched up. Now this plant, the ones that I grow at home, they can get about 15 feet tall. This one here is probably 15, 16. And it's a wonderful screening plant or small tree. They're medium length life, long lived. And I'm up here, you're probably wondering where I am. I'm east of Porterville up in the mountains. I'm going up the Tule River, showing my daughter some swimming holes. There we go, right there. And she's in the van. She's like, why do we have to stop, Dad? Well, we have to stop because this is the first time I've seen a blooming Fremontodendron in habitat. I saw a whole bunch of spent ones that had finished blooming down lower in elevation. So there's also black oaks here. It's my favorite oak. Real beautiful dark green leaf on the oaks. It's one of the only ones that really ripens up with beautiful fall color. It's a really big leaf, so it looks really tropical. The trunk looks black. That's why they call it the black oak. And there's a few things here, I don't even know what they are. There's this really cool thing I just walked by. Maybe somebody can leave a comment, some exotic or native plant person can tell us what this beautiful thing here is. Look at that, isn't that pretty? How the light works on that. So I'm not sure if these are like spent flowers or what, but it's an evergreen here on the side of the road. Looks like, I don't know what we're looking at really. Is that like the seed pod? But really interesting plant. So fuzzy. You got a tactile sensation. Oh, it's so soft. This is the kind of thing you blindfold somebody, and you come in and you're like, hey, you'll never guess what this is. A sensual plant. But look how pretty that is. Look at the light on it right there. Let's see. Can you get it? Look at that. What is that? What is that? What that? What that? Leave a comment. What that? All right, let's go hit some swimming holes. Use that Fremontodendron in really drought tolerant areas. Wonderful plant, lives for 15, 20 years before it gives out, and I highly recommend it. Over and out.